Hey everyone, so welcome back. This is our day 38 of 365 days of coding, and today we're gonna tackling a programming problem where basically what we have to do is we need to convert a real number to its nearest integer. So what this problem says basically, so let's jump into the understanding of the problem. So we have given this integer a, and our task is to find out the rounded value of a divided by 200. So this part is very crucial, a divided by 200. So let's take the example what exactly we need to do, and then we will start solving this problem. Okay, so let's say 2.4 is given to us. Okay, the value of a is 2.4. now this decimal part, that 0.4, is it equals to 0.5 or greater than 0.5? No, right? It is less. So in that scenario we will return the integer part, that is 2. Now in this scenario 2.5 is given. So is this point part is greater than or equals to 0.5? Yes. So we will round it to the nearest integer, that is 3. Similarly for 2.6, is 0.6 greater than or equals to 0.5? Yes. So in this scenario we will round it to its next integer, that is 3. For 0 it will be 0, and same will happen for these negative numbers. The only difference is this negative sign is included here. Okay, although the output is same, 2 3 3. So here you will get minus 2 minus 3 minus 3. I hope you understood this problem. Now let's see how we gonna approach this problem. So basically we will firstly start by calculating the real number. So how we will do that? We will divide a by 200. And why we are dividing it by 200? Because it is given in the question, right? So if you see here, right, that's why we are doing this. Then we will round this real number to its nearest integer, the thing we just saw above. So how we will do this? So we will check if the decimal part is less than 0.5. If it is, so we will round down. So we will just return the integer part. And if the decimal part is equals to 0.5 or greater than that, then we will round it to up, means to the nearest integer. And finally what we need to do, we just need to return the rounded integer value. Got it? Now let's convert this approach to the code. Okay, so we have wrote our code, and let's quickly see what we are doing here. So we have taken this value a from the user in the form of float, because this a could be like the decimal value, right? Now then we are passing it to rounded value a, then we are passing it to rounded value function. So here is our function, and then what we need to do first, we have created this variable real number. So we are dividing a by 200, so we get the real number, means the decimal part of this value. Now we are checking if our real number is greater than equals to 0. If it is, then what we are doing that real number plus 0.5, and whatever value we get, so we will return the integer part of it. We will convert it into integer, and then we will store it inside this rounded value. And if let's say the value is less than 0, means that particular number is negative in that scenario, right? So we need to do same things, but the only twist is we are subtracting 0.5 from real number. Okay, and finally we are returning this rounded value. So let's run this and see whether this approach is working or not. So our input is 2113 and the output is 11. 2113 and the output is 11. And let's try to give negative value. So if we get negative 2113, then we will get minus 11. So this program is working. Now one thing to note here is, let's say if I try to give it the value 2.5. okay, so ideally what answer I should get? I should get 3, right? But here I am getting 0. Why? Because of this we are dividing it by 200. That's why we are getting 0. So whether you write here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So you will get 0 in each scenario. So let's say we have 8.5. okay, now if I divide this 8.5 by, let's say, 200, okay, now what value I get? I get 0.04. so it is just checking for 0.5, and these integer values after that. So that's why we are getting the wrong answer here. So I hope this is super clear to you, but since it is given in the equation that we need to divide it by 200, so that's why we have to do that, right? Now let's see what optimization we can make in here. So instead of checking this greater than, okay, 0 here, what we can do, we can directly utilize this function, not this function, this calculation. So I think this will give us the same result, but I'm also not sure, so let's try this. Okay, so we have wrote our optimized approach. So let's see what we are doing here. So we are basically like dividing our a by 200 to get a real number. And previously what we are doing, basically we are adding 0.5, and then if it is less than 0, then we are subtracting 0.5. So instead of doing that, we are just adding the 0.5, okay, to our real number, means to our the decimal value we get by dividing a by 200. okay, so we are truncating this part with our 0.5, and this will ensure the correct rounding. That's it. So it will take care of the minus sign, because if we get, let's say, 0.05, okay, so if it was in minus, so it will be still in negative, right? So that's why I think this should work. So let's give inputs. So our input was 2113, and we will get 11 in this case. Yes, and let's give it minus 2113, and it should return minus 10. So let's see. Yeah, so we are getting the correct result. So our solution approach is working perfectly fine, and there you have it. Do not forget to like, comment and subscribe for more Python programming content. See you in the next video.